Hey y'all, thank you for clicking on the video. This is the Hartford Whalers franchise mode heading into year 6 with the offseason first. We have a few things to do. First, we have the draft, then we got re-signing, then free agency, then we can hit the new season, but there could be a lot of changes. There couldn't be. Who knows what will happen heading into this offseason? We have the draft, we have re-signing, we have the offseason. First, with the draft, we don't have our first round pick, obviously. So we're looking at potential around here. Right now, there's two possible franchise defensemen, but I'm thinking one of them could be maybe a low franchise, and the other one's at probably a low elite or something like that. It's only 2-star scouted, so I'm mostly leaning to they're probably going to be elite. But for the 200th picks, we'll take a shot at it. We'll look to try to acquire an extra round pick to pick them as well. And through pin players, I mean, we have 3 gems. One of them's a low elite, but he's a defensive defenseman, so he's probably not going to equate to anything. Low elites, they don't really develop, especially defensive defensemen. As you know, I mean, there's really not much in this draft. I mean, Torsten Janssen, I know I'm butchering that. We could take him, an offensive defenseman, pair him up with We'll just pick all 3 defensemen. Who knows? We have a lot to pick from this draft. Contract-wise, looking at how this team is shaped up first, I want to go into our system. And our low elite Henley over here, we're going to offer him a contract extension because he could be possibly used to trade for extra draft picks to draft more players. So we'll do that. And where is he? Yeah. And Samsonov, same thing. We'll offer him a contract extension, just extra draft picks because they're already 22. They're not going to get much higher in overall. But looking at the regular team itself, Dow's, he was not a good backup. He's probably just an AHL goalie. Backup-wise, I wouldn't mind signing back Ned. We'll see what is out there offering a contract extension. He does want 1.5. We'll see about that. I know you can get backup goalies who sim better for about the same. Defense-wise, Harris, we're probably going to move on from because we just have a little bit of depth. Maybe Brunnick, he could come up in overalls. Maybe he's the 7th defenseman. Also, we'll see who's on free agency that way. I really love to have Perbix and Zamula as the bottom 6 pairing, or just have one of them as a bottom 6 pairing. We'll see about that. Right wing, we have that situated all for now. With centers, I'm thinking Forster can be the 3rd line center, and Burge can be the 4th line center because he's going from 3.6 down to 2.5, perfect for a 4th liner. And he's just done great with us so far, and that will free up the right side. Kako, we can move him to playing left wing on the first line with Martone, or put Kako down onto the 3rd line and have him playing a lot of PK time and maybe on the power play to keep his overall up for that $5 million because it's only 1 more year that we have him. And go out in free agency and pick up a defenseman and a sure thing 2nd line left winger because that would fill it out nicely, having Ratty as center, Martone at right wing, and then picking up a true 2nd line left winger. Then we can have Kako down to the 3rd with Forrester and whoever else we pick up, and then we have Holmstrom, a 4th line left winger that we pick up or keep. Garcon, who knows, and Burge, and then one of our centers from depth as the 5th, or who knows. We'll see when we get to that point. Pending free agents, these guys could be on free agency, could not be. We'll see if their teams sign them, but specifically unrestricted free agents, Heiskanen, He's going to be too much. We won't be able to afford him. Drysdale, I just don't like how he sims, and I don't think he will fit this team anyway. I just he just doesn't sim well for me anytime I ever get him. I've never gotten Cider. I've never gotten him. I wouldn't mind to see how he does. I mean, he's still listed as a top two, so he technically he could be a little bit higher in overall. He could get up to a 90. Then you have Harley and Keandre Miller. Keandre Miller, he's normally never simmed well for me, but I could get him. I've only used him once in franchise mode. Normally, the Rangers always re-sign him, so we could get one of these guys and pair him up with our decor and really strengthen it, or we get lucky in the draft and we get a franchise guy. Left wingers wise, a bunch of older guys. So we'll see specifically left wingers. I mean, another right winger. We could get Quinn, Doan, LeBlanc. I mean, depending on how much they're asking. Same thing with center wise. Pavel Zakov. Maybe he wants a year or 2 year contract. Well, it all matters on who's there. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what's going on. But first, let's just get right into this draft. See what's happening. Okay, for the draft, we have Philly, Columbus, Caps, Buffalo, and Anaheim. We're going to take a look at the draft class. Let's see here. It looks pretty straightforward. The only change could be these two guys. So let's just sim the first 5 picks. No offer trade game. That's not where I was scrolling down to. Let's sim this pick. Boom. Not bad. Oh, they take Carlton first. All right. So left winger. Oh, okay. That was definitely the better pick. All right. Overall, it's definitely a drop off. Oh, Kane, an offensive defenseman. Not bad. First 5 picks. Not bad. He already has in reverse. Any other X factors? No, he was the first one to have X factor. All right. Well, let's take a look at our draft class and where some of these guys that we want will be taken. Those guys are in the 200s, so we don't have to worry about them just yet. But the guys that we have pinned, the defensive defenseman, I don't think I'm going to take. Torsten, maybe. I mean, I do have the 57th pick. I'm just going to take a chance. Just sim to our 57th pick, see if he gets picked. No. He's not picked, so he's still up there. All right, let's call a timeout here real quick. We'll look over who else was picked. Low elite over there. Not bad. Any other steals in the first round? A medium elite Booze, but a defensive defenseman. I mean, it would be lucky if he gets up to an 85 overall. Anybody else? Any elites? A low elite for Carolina, 2-way forward. And that's about it. All right. Well, first, let's see. We could absolutely take... Where is he? Left defenseman. We could absolutely take him. All right. I mean, yes. Yanni. He's a defensive defenseman. 3 years. What about the other guy? Is it possible 4 years? Shoot pinch. You know what? It says he's a low elite. Why not? We'll take him. But first, let's offer a trade. Anybody want to trade here? We got the Bruins. We got Tampa. Any West Coast teams? We got Dallas we can make a trade with. All right. Actually, looking over what we have in the draft, we have 3 second rounders this draft. And we have a third, a fourth. And by then, honestly, we'll have everybody we need. I totally forgot about that. But you know what? Let's pick them anyway. I don't want them to drop. We're gonna load up on defensemen this year. First, Yanni. He's a defensive defenseman, low elite. Absolutely what they said he was going to be. Top 4. You know what? I'm glad I didn't pick him, even though he's a 63. He probably might get better than our guy. I mean, offensive defensemen always do. But I am not letting these franchise guys, possibility franchise guys, even have a chance of being picked. So first, Jackson Murata from the Saskatoon Blades, come on in. I mean, it might take a couple years to grow, but hey, why not? A low elite, you know what? At least it's an elite. Then our next pick, let's pick out the other guy. Let's go. And boom, possibility of a franchise. He's probably going to be top 6. Another low elite. All right, well, we have 3 low elite defensemen. All right, looking it over at who's available. I mean, it says he's ready in 3 and 4 years, and he possibly has a X factor. So you know what? We'll give him a chance. Ladine, top 9, 58 overall sniper, medium. It's all right. I mean, when you're this far into the draft, the possibilities of getting somebody who's close to NHL ready and with elite is very slim. So it's pretty much just going through potential and who possibly has the closest. Anybody? I mean, possibility of a close elite there. I mean, that's defenseman forward wise. It's pretty much shots in the dark and looking at who has the closest of like NHL ETA. That's pretty much how it's looking. I mean, this guy's looking promising, but he's probably not anywhere close to medium elite. Bottom 6 forward, medium. You know what? We'll take that. We're just trying to fill out anybody that we have, and then our 7th round pick. Why not? Let's make it fun. Who is the tallest? A center, Steve Lackey, and then who's the heaviest? Steve Lackey. Let's take him. Why not? Steve Lackey, an enforcer, bottom 6. Why not? Okay, with that, the draft is over. Let's get into re-signing. We have a couple coaches to possibly re-sign, a couple scouts, and a few re-signings to make ourselves. First, let's take care of the coaches. Our assistant and goalie coach, Fritz. What are you going to be, an NHL? No, he doesn't want to be an NHL head coach. Sometimes when they get a lot of A's, by that time they want to be a head coach. So 3 years, 1.4 goalie coach, good enough. He wants to be a head coach. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to hire you as a head coach just yet. Let's give you also 1.4, almost 1.5. Come on in, be the coach. Right now, I'm just going to sign these scouts as of right now. Then we're going to look who is available. If there's anybody better than who we have already for scouts. All right, boom, those guys are taken care of, good enough. Before we get into any contract negotiations or anything like that, this game loves to glitch in conversations. Let's get that loaded. All right, let's go to re-signing players. First, it's easiest, let's start on the back end goalie-wise. Dow's, you're a good AHL goalie. Yes, you do want to re-sign. I don't know if these guys, they might be 70-ish. I don't mind them starting. You know what, Dow's, you were decent for us when you had to come up, and then you're a semi-decent AHL goalie. Time for a new team. Let's release and move on from you. Alex, I mean, you were a good backup for us. You did win us some games, but when you came here, I mean, I can't blame him for our team's performance. How much do you want? 1.4 for 1 year? Yeah, let's do that. Boom. Our backup goalie. So really, we just need a third goalie for the AHL, or possibly us for switching if somebody gets injured. Defense-wise, Pedersen, thank you. I just had to sign you for cap reasons last year. Hunt, have you been our 7th defenseman, or were you down in the AHL last year? You were down in the AHL last year. Let's move on from you. All right, release from you. How many people are we going to have in the AHL this year? Top 4. 1, 2, 3, possibly 4, 5, 6, and 7. I could sign you because we could use that seventh. I could use you to trade, so qualify. Let's just qualify these guys for now. Any AHL guys ready? You know what? He's 63 overall, close enough. Let's get him on a contract right away. He's probably not going to play in the AHL in the first year. We have a couple seventh defensemen that I was keep and see if they grow anymore. And 50 overall is too low to sign. I'm going to go back to my old strategy of anywhere in the mid 60s, so like 63 to plus 64. I'm just going to sign you, and you should be good enough to play. How much do you want in a contract? 1 year, 2.3, and then Creever, 1.3. You can play both sides. You could be our seventh defenseman as a. You know what? No, I'm going to use the Brunek. He might be our seventh guy. Release you. I'll come back to you, Harris, because we got to see how much we have left. Forwards. McCown, I mean, you had the high defensive awareness. You could be on the fourth line this year. Holmstrom, yes, you were good for us this year, but I got to fill out the team in other places. You only want 1.7. Now that works out perfectly. Schoberg, two-way. Nope, let's move on from you. We gotta build out our AHL doc suit. I mean, you've been here since the beginning. You were one of the first picks. Qualify you. I believe no one's going to sign you. McCown, absolutely just qualify you for now. We'll come back to that. You two, Beauvillier, I believe he does not want to resign. 2.6. You're probably going to drop an overall. Your top 9. Carcone, what do we have for you? For a third liner, sorry, I just had to think about it for a second. For a third liner, I mean, we could probably get one possibly on free agency for $2 million, but we'll come back to that in a second. Lundin, you're already 20. Let's just sign you. You're probably not going to play in the AHL anyway this year. Hendricks, how much do you want for a year? A one-way? Nope. We're going to qualify you for the AHL squad. Centers, this is where it's going to get deep. Dvorak, I know he doesn't want to resign. How much for you? $2 million? No, I'm not going to do that. Capri, you can be our fifth guy. Absolutely, come on back. McAllister, I mean, you did pretty good for us when you played some games. You definitely have the awareness, but I am going. I could use you in the AHL. I mean, we have a couple guys I want to get some good ice time on, but Guerrero, it's time to move on from him. He's already 23, bottom 6. Let's release him. Let's sign him because whatever. He's probably not going to play very much. McAllister, absolutely Petrie, we're going to sign. He's probably going to play this year. You know what, McAllister, anyway, let's just sign you. It's only, you want a two-way. Absolutely. Bringing in the depth for this team because top 2 lines, Burge is probably going to be the 4th. These guys are going to be extra. Depending on what we do with left wing, right wing. Forrester's, his face-offs definitely got a little bit better, so he's going to play third line. I have to try to get him to fit on the third line. That won't be easy. Holmstrom, you do want 1.7. You know what? I can absolutely do that for a fourth liner. 1.7, sure. 81 overall. Dasuk, 1.2, no. And McCown, how much was yours again? Two-way for, yeah, we can do that, absolutely. Boom. We have a few defensemen. I mean, Apple is a top 6 guy. We can probably move on and make space for him. Or not. Yeah, no one's ready down in the AHL. No one's ready here. Carcone. We'll see. 2 mil. You know what? Let's sim a couple days, see what we have. See who accepts contracts. Yes, you're thrilled. Right, let's see. Fritz does not want to come back. It's okay. And Skylar does not want to come back. It's okay. We'll find somebody who will want to coach with us. I understand we've had a bit of a struggle, but also we went far this year in the playoffs. So I understand you guys don't want to coach here, but Fritz, well, absolutely with how our goalies played this year, Skylar, we're going to move on from you. Johnny, the way our defense played this year, we did do well going into the playoffs, but you know what? Let's move on from him. Yeah, let's get into no coaches. Those are the areas we absolutely struggle with the most is defense and goalies. So why not? Roman Yossi. I mean, if we have a good season, all those stats could grow. We we could move up Hayward to our defense coach. It's A minus. We'll see who's on free. We'll see who's free agents for coaches. Let's go back to re-signing. Let's see. We still only have 12 mil. Carcone, I mean, he's already 33, top 9. For a third liner, yeah, let's look for another third liner. So we got to look for a second and third liner for the left wing as of right now. Harris, we definitely need another defenseman. But Harris, let's sign you. What do you want? Can you go for 2.1? How about two? Had to make it 10 mil even. Let's see. Will you do that for us? He's going to reject it just on value. That is okay. He does want to resign. He still wants to resign. So can you do 2.2? Will get back to me. Okay, he accepted it. Brunick, he accepted his offer, so we got those two defensemen done. It's just a couple depth AHL guys with their qualified offer. We have movement up here. Goalies, we're good here. All right, one more day before free agency starts. Let's get into it. Free agency, here we go. Coaching staff first. Let's see who's available for goalies and defense. Well, first, who's the youngest coaches out here that were players? We got Mark Stahl. He wants to be an NHL coach immediately. I don't think that's happening right away. Joe Pavelski, he wants to be an AHL head coach immediately. Maybe. I think that's about it. All right. Well, let's first look at associate coaches with PK, who has some of the best beats. Dowd. I mean, maybe. Eric Meyer. Whoops, wrong name. Braxton. Fritz. I mean, Fritz is here. Some of these guys, I could hear me out. Well, actually, any goalie coaches here? No, it's going to look at defense, of course. It does not bring up goalies first. We need teaching, goalie coaches, goalies. No goalie coaches down here? Wow. Shocking. Really, no goalie coaches. All right. Goalie coaches here. Any goalie coaches? Forward, defense, forward. AHL, there we go. AHL, goalie coach, beautiful. All right. Your time to move on up. I'll give you 1 year, 1.5. Oh, or max, 1.2. I'll give you max. There we go. Team interested. But defense-wise, what do we do defense-wise? We'll look at penalty kill. Who's got some good stats here? All right, A plus. You're just a really good penalty kill coach. A. Huh. You know what? We'll give you a shot. I mean, Defense isn't good in general, but it only matters for penalty kill, so why not? Let's give you a try. 1 year, 1 mil, and then we will look at free agency. 1 year, 1 mil. Come on in. There you go. I'll worry about scouts in a minute, but free agency. Who do we have the possibility of signing? It's already happening. All right, let's get to UFAs. It is already happening. If you can't tell, this is what I mean. Players are starting to ask for a boatload of money, especially defensemen. Way too much money. Just way too much money. That is astronomical. 16 mil, I understand you're a 93 overall franchise player, but damn. 16 mil? That is, I mean, yeah, in real life, players are up to like 12, 13 now, but the salary cap in this game, like you can be 20 plus years in and it goes up another 20 million, but these guys are asking 23 million for one contract. You can't build a team around that. Defense wise, we only have money for one person unless we go after Miller, but Miller does not want to join this team. Oh boy. We can try to get Gooley, but he's another defensive defenseman just as like a second line guy. Who's out here for second line left wingers? Fiala, I would get you, but you're already 32. You might drop as soon as we sign you. Anybody out here for second line left wingers? Come on. Saka's 9 mil. Wow. Wow. Lusterinen, I mean, as a third line guy, maybe. 4 mil. Claude Giroux, wow, he's still playing, but hey, 41 overall. Nice. Third line guys, how about this? 2 mil. 2 mil. Yeah. We might have to sign that defenseman. Yeah. We can probably wait on a third line guy. I mean, we can try to get Zadina as a depth scorer. 2.7. But, interesting, interesting. Who are the two teams going after Miller? Who are the two teams going after him? Florida. He wants a no trade clause. That's difficult. But that's also crazy. An elite and top 4 guy pretty much asking for around the same money. Man, you got to have a good defense in this game. Gooley, a modified no trade clause. I could do that. And he's going to go to Tampa. 6 point. I could do 6.9. That would leave us with just a hair over 4. Right? No, hair under 4. Huh. 50%. He does want to come here. I don't want to. 6.9. You know what? Bolster up that second line decor. Why not? And it's a modified no trade clause, so he doesn't mind to be moved. So yeah, let's try to get Gooley. He does. Oh, accepted right away. All right, Caden Gooley, welcome to the team. We got defense figured out. Actually, 4.9 mil now that we have. Yes, I could have gone after these two guys, but that would have cleared out our money as well. And as soon as I signed Gooley, Keandre Miller wants to come here now. That is kind of funny. But a no trade clause, I kind of don't want that. That's kind of fun. As soon as I signed a defenseman, he's like, you know what? Maybe I do want to go there. This game. All right, now that we have a good defense, some of these guys actually do want to come here now. It's crazy because, I mean, we won the Stanley Cup. You think, like, oh, it's only 3 years ago. We could go there and try to help win one. But there's no real good second line right wingers. It is crazy. I mean, give it a couple years, you have so many to pick from, but it's just a lot of old guys. We can try to get McMichael, but I mean, he's another two-way guy. So I'm between. What does McMichael want? 4.7. A modified trade clause. McMichael we could get. He can also play center, which helps us and helps possible power plays. Kraus is up there. 1 year does have a couple X factors, but he could lose that. Awareness is not good up there. I mean, really, the only one is McMichael who could play that. You know what? Let's take a look at what we got already. All right, just to see truly what we need. We already have enough centers, so I mean, yes, we could get McMichael and just specifically play him as a left wing because we definitely do need that second left wing. I mean, we could just have Kako and Martone play up there, which we absolutely could. So then we're just looking at depth. So around third line and fourth line depth. We could absolutely work around that. We have our defense already pondered out. We got Sanderson, Clark, Gould, Perbex, Zamula, and Harris. And I mean, we could get an extra depth defenseman, so we'll look at that just for as a second. Goalies, we definitely do need one at least. So it's, you know what? It's around third and fourth line center now. Or excuse me, left wing. Third and fourth line left wing. Let's sign this team out. All right, so if it's third and fourth line left wing, it is going to be around awareness. Beauvillier, we could bring him back, but you know what? We already had problems with goals against. No, not Jeff Skinner, guys. Already too old. Miles Wood, Grinder. I mean, perfect fourth liner. Bring in the vet Gabriel Landeskog. He does have the awareness, discipline, and everything, but his overall is going to drop even more. Foot, there's a few people here. Sniper, don't want him. There's a few here we can get, but for third line we could 1 year power forward. Awareness isn't really up there, but Dimitri could work out as a third line. He only wants 1 year, so that could work out. Let's see if you could do 1 year for $3 million. He doesn't mind it. Probably get back to us. Yeah, he'll get back to us there. Fourth line, I mean, we could use one of our extra centermen that we have. So we'll wait for that. Goalie-wise, let's look at two-way players. Who's available to sign here? Biocco? Talon Biocco. What have you done in the AHL? 20 and 26. We'll just look at Klang, 18 and 15. Marmillon, I mean, 924 save percentage. Sanderson, Felix, Biocco. Any guys with potential still? No, not really. Yeah, we'll just get a two-way guy. Why not? Biocco, just because he wants 1 year, he already knows. He already knows what's going to happen. 1 year defense. What are we looking at? Two-way contracts. Samson. What are you? Two-way defenseman. Now, what is the awareness we got here? Not many decent awareness. I mean, defensive defenseman Sebastian Aho. He's probably going to drop anyway. Ooh, what do we have here? Let's look at affordable. What can we do? Ball, Trouba, 2 mil. Stanley. What about Johnson? Ryan Johnson, what's your awareness? 79. Yeah, let's just go with two-way guy. Where is he? Samson, 1 year. Why not? Let's sign him in. All right, beautiful. He accepted. He already knows the deal. We could get an extra depth AHL guy. You know, why not? Champion, 66 overall, 19. No one wanted to sign you. Let's bring you in. Beautiful. And we just need one more left winger, third line. We already have our centers. No two-way guys. No two-way guys. Affordable. Let's sim it a day or two. Let's see if we can get Dimitri. Come on. Come on, Dimitri. Our NHL assistant coach has accepted, so beautiful. Come on, Dimitri. Sign. Another team's going after him, so I don't think we're going to get him now. Oh, he did. Beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Dimitri. You know, I'll take that, but let's go back. Let's look at scouts real quick. What do we have? Do we have any C's? Yes. Q, USA, a couple in the Q, a couple in the W. Pretty much everybody in the Q and the W. Any scouts left? No. I'll roll with what I have. Do we have any open spots? No, we do not. We have a coaching set. This is what I was thinking with our coaching-wise. I was going to move up Hayward to the AHL or the NHL as one of our coaches, but I moved a veteran coach in there, so it might help some of the veterans we bring in not decline. I wanted to move up Yossi, but I'm trying to give him a good AHL team to help him grow, and then we can maybe move both of them up. About Yoshi, I won't mind him being a NHL coach. We just have to help him grow. I mean, Ford has been our coach. I mean, he's already won us a Stanley Cup, but in general, it hasn't been good other than that 1 year. So maybe that's the change we need for him. All right, fourth line left winger. We'll see who's available, and let's see who's got the most defense awareness down for the fourth line spot. Skinner, that would be a funny pick. Grinder, we could get Pacioretty, but he's already 40, so he could drop in overalls massively. Dominic, maybe. He's already 33. He's got a couple of stints in the AHL and the NHL already. What about Barron? What about you? No. You know what? Maybe. Let's bring in Dominic, another veteran, just as a fourth liner. Bring him in. Beautiful. He's accepted our contract, and that's it. That's it for this year's free agency. All right. Nothing too spectacular. In reality, we just needed. In reality, I would like the better defenseman, but just with the money that we have right now for this year, I didn't see it. Let's see who signed recently. Let's see where people went. All right, he went back to Dallas for 17.4 for 6 years. That is just absolutely crazy. Logan Johnston went back to Ottawa for another 1 year deal. Thomas went to Carolina. All right. Protas, he went to Pittsburgh for 10 mil. See, the money's just getting crazy now. Drysdale went to Pittsburgh for 12 mil. See what I mean? 12 mil for him, and I would have offered him 10. He said, get lost. Pavel Zacha, 10 mil for 3 years. Leo, he went back to Anaheim for a 3-year, 8 mil deal. Dursey went to the Canadians for a 10 mil deal. Crazy. Keandre Miller, 7.9. Yeah, he wouldn't have gone to us if I just offered him 7 mil. Went to the Islanders, though, so that he went from the Rangers to Islanders. All right. Fiala, he went to Philly. Wow. I just stumbled over that. Kirby Doc went to Philly, so Philly making a couple big signings. Wow. Kevin LeBlanc, wow, 10 point. See, the money's getting ridiculous now. Lawson Krause, he went to Chicago. Domi went to Boston. McMichael, I didn't sign him, and he went to the Rangers. So, wow, all right. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Skill, where did he go? He went to Utah. No other real big changes. Where did Landeskog go? To Vancouver. All right. Well, let's just get right to the preseason. There's no other moves to do, so let's just get this next season started. All right, here we are, preseason time. Let's take a look at the roster. Boom. This is the roster for season 6. First of all, Ratty and Tish both being 90 overalls, that's crazy. And Ratty, he's still hopefully he does go back up to an elite, but I'm giving him as much ice time as possible as well. But here's our first line, looking pretty spicy. McDowell, up to a 96 overall. That's why I gave up the 4 first-round picks for the next few years and signing him to that 7-year deal, because by the end of it, hopefully we've won another one, and that contract is just working out nice. I just need to get these people fit onto the lines. But that's what it is. Second line, Ratty, Kako, and Martone. Hopefully that helps out. Ratty just being a 90 overall should help out these guys. Third line, Holmstrom is from 4th up to the 3rd, so that should help him grow. Forster, 84. Dimitri, 83. And then a pretty healthy 4th line. Defense-wise, not looking too bad either. Obviously we don't have that 90 overall. Clark, it's just I didn't grow him very well, or just a big letdown. He's still only listed at top 4. So we have 2 top 4s on the top line. We can continue to try to work this out, but that's our first line, not looking too bad. Gooley helping out the depth on the second line. So Zamula drops down to the 4th line with Harris, not looking too bad at all either. That's not looking too bad. Well, I'll get to that. Power plays, looking pretty healthy. Ratty taking face-offs with Big Tipper. These guys looking pretty fierce. We should have one of the better power plays throughout. I did double up Tij's and Brizgalov's time and Clark, because I'm hoping giving them as much ice time will help them boost up, especially Clark before he hits that 27-year-old cap. And Briz and Tij, I need Tij to get up to like a 91, 92, if that. And Briz to get at least to a 90 overall. He has the high elite. I just really would like to see that. Penalty kills, honestly, with the system that we have, or not the system, but the players we have, we should honestly have one of the best penalty kills in the game right now. We should. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, we should have one of the best. 4-on-4 lines are pretty much the same. Knight and Alex as our goalies. Scratched, I only have 2 right now, McAllister and Samson. So that's what it's looking like for the NHL side. AHL side, pretty healthy team. Pretty healthy first line. Arson is playing on the outside. But a pretty healthy AHL squad, especially defense side. Appel, it only says he's a medium top 6, but he's grown pretty well. Brunick, he will be the first guy to call up if there's an injury, again, on defense. And on offense, one of the first guys to call up would be either Yarventi or Petrie. Arson, because he does have the 2-way deal. So those would be one of the first people to call up. And I'm glad I signed Biocco off of free agency. One's 6'7", but the other goalies, they're just not ready yet to start full time. But that's what it is. Our AHL team should have a healthy season. Playoff contenders, just like our NHL side. But let's sim to the game against the Capitals. Again, I believe we played them last year, but let's see how this team looks when we jump into a third period. Why not? All right, you know what? I accidentally advanced. You know what? Let's go up against Carolina. Why not? Let's go into their building. Let's see how this team plays. Why not, for fun? We gave it a couple games, so they should have maybe 1 or 2 stars playing with them. First period, we go up 2-0. McDowell and Forster. Ooh, second period got a little interesting. All right. Let's Let's jump into the game for fun. Why not? Here we are hopping into the game. They do have a couple of their stars. They have Aho and Shevchenko starting, so it's not that big of a mess up there. But let's just see how this team plays. Knight with a big save right off the bat. Beautiful. McDowell's saucing it up. All right. Ooh, Brizgalov checking him into the boards. Backhander. McDowell tries to shove it in. But you know what? For this third period, I should have... it's not settings. Whoopsies. Where is it? Let's go to line changes. Why not get the backup goalie in there? Why not? I should have done that. Let's come on, game. Stop being so slow. Let's swap those guys around. There we go. Beautiful. It's a timeout, so that should change. Or not a timeout. It's a different face-off draw. There we go. Beautiful. Let's see how this team plays. Why not? We got a whole third period here. We lose the face-off in the offensive zone. Tij loses it. Saucing it down the ice. There we go. Right through the middle there. Beautiful save. All right. Saucing it up there. Why not? Tij over. Oh, Brizgalov slips through. He gets a shot off. What a save by their goalie. I have no idea who the goalie is. I think it's some AHO guy, but number 3 as a goalie is, wow, a beautiful slot save by Martone there. Ooh, Tij getting laid out there. What do we have out here? We got the second and first line out there. All right, Ratty. All right, let's see what you can do with out here against their... No, their first line is still out there. Ratty loses the face-off. All right, another face-off loss. A quick breakout. There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a save. Nice save. What is that? Yeah, Ned's back in net. All right. Number 39, not bad. All right, they're dancing out from the puck. Beautiful defense played there. All right, let's switch up the D pair. I know they're tired, but Martone's breaking in there. Back to Ratty. Ooh, he could have buried that, but right off the blocker. Oh, there we go. Oh, Ratty, another one right in the 5-hole. All right. We're getting some chances here. Let's keep out the second line. Why not? They're getting us some chances. Give them some ice time. And then, you know what, later in the period, I'll probably just play third and fourth line for the fun of it. Oh, he wins the faceoff. Back over to Martone. Martone, backhander from the slot. Another blocker save. Not bad. Their goalie's doing good there. I have no idea who he is. Number 3. Playing like a number 1. All right. Another offensive faceoff draw by Ratty. He wins that one straight back over. Ooh, all right. Ooh, he laid him out, Kako. Beautiful. Martone, another shot save from Martone. All right. Keeping that pressure, Martone. All right. Ooh, Kako tried to bury it short side. We just couldn't keep the pressure up. All right. Let's get the third line out there. They dump and chase. Why not? They're going for a line change. We'll go for one. All right. Brady's still out there. He wants more ice time. Let's get the third D pair out there. Over to the middle. All right. Oh, okay. Let's escape back out of the zone. All right. Dimitri's number 11 now. All right, cool. Over. Holmstrom, a shot. We have 10 and 11 on the third line. That's cool. All right. I wonder who, what number. No, Holmstrom is, 71. Ooh, or Forster 71. He just got laid out right over the middle. Keep your head up, buddy. Damn, he got laid out. I wonder if they're going to show that hit. All right. Over to the middle there. Another save by Ned. All right. Back out with a breakout. All right. Loses the puck. Holmstrom does. He just sauces it back in there. We got the puck in deep, and then a turnover. All right, but Dimitri, a nice turnover. Let's get the fourth line out there. Give them some time. Oh, our defense is playing pretty well. As soon as I say that, they let up a very close shot. All right, fourth line. Let's see what you got out here. Let's get the first D pair out there, number 49. Ooh, right to the middle. Nice shot by, I can't tell who that is. We have a couple different changes here. I can't tell by their numbers. All right, Koob is 81, Burge is 49, and 15 by Kapori. All right, face-off loss from us in the offensive zone. All right, nice defensive stick there. Beautiful. Up over, sauces it in. All right. Are we trying to get some forecheck? No, we're just playing dump and chase? Okay. Fourth line, we're slowly skating back on defense. I don't like that. Making it a little difficult for Alex, getting some time. All right, they're starting to set up some offensive zone here. Beautiful defensive sticks, though. Beautiful. Beautiful. Dump it in. Let's get the first line back out there. Why not? Oh, they have a different... Ooh, one-timer. Beautiful. Sanderson. He was wide open in the middle there for the one-timer. I don't know what was happening. We sauce it back in, play around the back of their net. Who was that? Clark with a beautiful pass. I don't know, was he playing forward to a one-timer by Jake? It's just like he was in the playoffs. Beautiful. Shoo, right through. Right in. Nothing could stop it. Nice, guys. Nice. All right. They have what? They probably have one of their... They have their fourth line out there. All right, cool. Fourth against our first. I mean, he's just skating it in with Will over again. Sanderson looking for a second one. Back over. Ooh, McDowell. McDowell looking for a shot from the point there. All right. Not bad. All right. Face-off win by us. First line. Skating it in, but he tried to sauce it just to the front of the net. Get a shot on net. There's Sanderson. You're looking for a second goal. A shot from them. Nice save by Ned. There we go. Saucing it back around. Back up to their point. They got a shot off. All right. Nice save by Alex. There we go. Let's get our bottom lines out there. Let's get our third line out there. Why not? Against their top line, Forrester. You're probably not going to win this face-off. Aho has a really good face-off. Ooh, never mind. Forrester said, shut up. You know what you're talking about, GM. All right, skating it up. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Holmes? What are you going to do, Strom? Oh, he tried to sauce it right over. All right, nothing there. Oh, but we're causing a little havoc over here. All right. Skating it down. Ooh, puck took a deflection. All right. Let's get our third line out there. Third and second D pair. Give some ice time to the third and fourth line. Why not? It's only preseason. Another defensive face-off win. Beautiful. And we have a nice, clean breakout. All right, what are we going to do here? What are we got? You just got to skate to the net. The AI is just so funny. You got to just skate to the net. What are you doing? Getting hit off the puck. Oh, what a... Aho with a nice little dipsy doodle and a score. Wow. He just ripped it in there. Wow. I mean, the AI doing that little boink and then ripped it. Ready to go. Low blocker side. Alex just could not save that. Good goal by Aho. It's not bad. Ooh. Ned tried to stretch out and get that, but he couldn't. All right. All right. Good goal from them. Not bad. They're trying to make it a game in preseason here. Try to tie it up. They have a minute and 40 left to do that. Back into our offensive zone. Another shot. Another rebound save. They're trying to get some pressure going here. Let's get our top deep pair out there with our second line. Ratty, close out the game. Why not? Let's get this done. It's preseason, but let's finish them. We finished them in the playoffs. Let's finish them here. There we go, Ratty. Nice face-off win. He tied him up. Martone's coming down the ice. What are you going to do? Cross it back over. Ratty, what kind of shot was that? Martone just tries to bury it. All right. The computer's just, what they do is just, it doesn't make sense sometimes. Oh, all right. They try to bury it short side. All right, where are we going to go with it? Up to Kako. Kako looking for an empty net. Shoots it off his shin. All right. They're breaking back out. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left to tie. Is that Jarvis? Looking for a one-timer right through the middle, but Ned gets it. Not bad at all. Let's keep them out there. Why not? Let's go second line with third D pairing. Why not? Why not? Ratty, win this face-off. 20 versus 20. Whose 20 is going to win? Their 20 wins. All right, back. What are they doing? Nice block shot there. Nice, Martone. Beautiful defense. Oh, almost a giveaway. Oh, it was a giveaway. Ooh, all right. we're giving Alex some shooting practice. They have full pressure. All right, there we go. We got it. Martone got it. He's skating it out. Go for the empty net, buddy. He misses it wide. He just misses it completely. And that's it for the preseason game. All right, preseason game is done and over. That was fun. This team, it's not even the team; it's the computers itself. Like what they do, it just doesn't make sense sometimes. But let's just finish out the preseason here. Get ready for the regular season. Get ready for the season 6 simulation, and yeah, see what we can do. Why not? We'll get it ready and rolling for the new season. Season 6 simming the season 6 regular season is here. Let's get ready. And our first game, again, is up against Carolina away. But that is for next episode, going up against Tristan Jarry again. Well, this is the end of this episode. Let me know what you think this team is going to do in year 6. I'm ready for it. Are you ready for it? Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to see it all. But until next episode, season 6, peace out.